What's up, guys? So sorry about that. The Hunter Call of the Wild decided to crash on me, so I had to start a new stream. We'll just jump back into the action. I won't keep you guys waiting. Luckily, we were able to complete the runs, though, so we'll just quickly fast travel back over to the starting zone and reset time. Hush, Mila. Overlook my dog in the background. The school bus is dropping off kids, and she doesn't like weird noises. Go lay down. Go lay down. Everything's fine, baby. That is a guaranteed level 2. Are you serious? And that's another diamond potential level 2. A guaranteed diamond level 2 next to a very high chance at one. What in the world? Game crashes to come back to some monster deer, man. I think we got them both. I mean, I felt good on the second one as well. I can't tell if we got them both or not. Hopefully we did. What's up, Shenanigans? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you can make it, buddy. Yeah, our game crashed, and then we came back to 2 diamond potential whitetails. We got one that's guaranteed diamond, and he's a level 2, so it's a rare animal. And then he was standing next to another level 2 that also can make diamonds. Let's see. Diamond level 2, let's go. Guaranteed diamond level 2. You don't see these all the time, man. That is incredible. Make sure I clip that. Make sure I got the right clip. I want to make sure I save that. Okay, I need to delete it, actually. That's awesome. Now, did we get a vital shot on his buddy? I felt good about it, but I don't know if I did or not. And I forgot to bring my dog over here with me. Let's over here in the other zone real quick, actually. We'll go ahead and pop these suckers before I try to track the other buck. Really? That did not kill that deer. You serious? There, got him that time. Alright, that's 2 of those. Let's go try to see if I found this other one. Oh yeah, Shenanigans. I had braces once before, man. They're rough. I had mine for 10 years, and then I lost my retainer, and so my bottom teeth have ended up getting a little off track over the years. Oh no, I don't think I killed the other one. I hope I didn't. Because if I did, then I screwed him up. If he is a diamond, that'd be a screwed up diamond. I'm going to leave this buck in hopes that he didn't die. And just go and get the other 2. Oh, only had yours for 1 year? Yeah, I had mine for 10, man. It was rough. No, this is not Yukon. This is New England Mountains. It is a map that a lot of people don't like hunting on because it's very thick and there's way too much water to really do herd management on it. So there's not a whole lot of people that grind it. So I am trying to do the impossible and get a great one off of a map that not very many people like to grind on. And right now we are currently let's see, that would be 1, 2, 3. So we're currently 1,569 in. With those kills I just got. And I'm really hoping that the other buck I shot didn't die. Because for one, I don't feel like tracking a deer that I shot at 300 yards with a 308 and made a bad shot on it. And for two, because he was a diamond potential. But I'm not going to track him, and that looks like it's just one singular pressure. So I'm pretty sure that I didn't kill him. So we're just going to move on. But dude, that's awesome, man. Come back from the game crashing on me just to have a diamond waiting on me, and a diamond level 2 whitetail at that, not even a level 3. That was crazy. But how you been today, man? Hope you're doing good. Appreciate you stopping by the stream and hang out with me, man. This map has been acting crazy though. The last time we streamed, we ended up getting 3 diamonds within like 2 hours, and we also ended up getting a piebald level 2. So that's the reason why I decided to return to it today, because this map has just been like giving me trophy after trophy. So I'm really hoping that I'm getting ready to get a great one. Nope, that's a bad shot, I think. Yeah, shot over it. I've been playing a lot of deer hunting camp lately, shenanigans, and because of that, I keep wanting to aim high. Whenever I'm shooting at a deer at distance, for some reason right now, because of the fact that I am so used to deer hunting camp, I am just not, my aim is just off today. I ain't gonna worry about that deer, he was little anyways. If he dies, he dies. He'll get a respawn. Yeah, that's just me. I actually have my cell phone on right now on my shenanigans, and it's playing the stream on my phone. And that's how I keep up with live chat. So that's actually me. If you ever go to my streams and it shows there's one person watching, that's just my phone. So you're actually the only person in here with me right now. We did have about 6 people in here earlier, but they were all busy and couldn't stay with the stream, unfortunately. A lot of them were in school and just wanting to watch for a few minutes. And then yeah. Hopefully we'll get more people in within the next 30 minutes or so. Here in about 30 minutes, it'll be 4 o'clock my time, which is 3 o'clock a lot of the people's time that I watch. So most of my people, whenever I'm doing my live streams, most of them don't show up until after 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully we'll get more people coming in within the next hour or so. Awesome, man. Great. Well, you'll feel awfully special today if you're the only one here when I get a great one to show up. I mean, you were the only one here to get that level 2 diamond. So, who knows? Maybe you being here is what gave me the good luck to get that diamond. Hey, we got another buck joining the crew. Let's go. Are you guys going to drink? Tell me that one of you is going to drink for me. Okay, I'm going to go for the bigger one. I don't know if I hit the other one. Nope. Dude, stop running. Oh, D-Train's got buck fever. Got 1 bullet. Can I make it count? I mean, yeah, I did make it count. Alright, good. Had exactly 1 shot left. We'll have to track him, but at least I got him. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm usually a pretty deadly shot on this game. I have over 4,000 hours on it, so I'm usually pretty good even on controller. But if I take some time off of it, like I have done here recently, and just played other games, I tend to lose that ability. So where I've been playing deer hunting camp, there's a lot of bullet drop in that game, and you have to aim a little bit high if animals are about medium to long range from you. Wait, whoa. Was that a wonk? Hang on a second. Was that a wonky buck? I think he was. I'm going to go back and actually tax that deer just in case, because I need to look at him later. I might put him in the wonky lodge. I think that was a wonky deer right there. And if he was, then he's going in the lodge. But I didn't get to really see him. I only got to see him for like a split second. So I'm going to go back and actually taxidermize that last animal, and then I'll look at him later. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to save that last buck because if he was a wonky deer, then I want to put him in my wonky lodge. I have a lodge where I keep, you know, Flinter. He has his Flinter has a lodge where he keeps like the smallest deer in the game. So I wanted to have my own thing, and I decided to go with wonky deer. So anytime I get like an antlered species animal that is like completely like whacked out, like his antlers make no sense, I will always put him in a lodge. Where did this guy go? Was this blood here? Yeah, it is. There he is. Yeah, yeah. The deer in that lodge are a little spesh, if you will. Oh man, I don't have very many animals in it though right now. I think I have like 6 because you know wonky animals only come along every so often. So that lodge isn't going to get filled up anytime soon. But when it does, I think it's going to be a very funny lodge. Like it's going to have great ones in there that have terrible antlers. Like if I get a great one that just does not make sense and I don't like him at all, then he'll go in that lodge. So if I get the mule deer great one with like the bulb rack or the little corkscrew rack, those are going to go in the wonky lodge instead of in my main lodge. So yeah, I have like a little dedicated place for my least favorite antlered animals. What did I hit? Crap, man. Hey, got it that time. I think my aim's coming back to me. So what are you up to today, Shenanigans? You been doing anything fun today, or anything interesting happen to you? Look like a long shot? Yeah. Like I said, usually I'm pretty good. But if I've been playing deer hunting camp, I tend to want to aim high because you have to do that on that game, and I forget that you don't have to do it on Call of the Wild. Drop this sucker right in the river. Where'd I hit him at? That was the first shot. The second shot was right in the... Dude, it was a heart shot. Are you serious? It was a heart shot. Ugh. That was good. That's cool. I didn't even mean to aim for the heart, but it works. I'll take it. You fell out of a tree, dude. You alright? Did you get hurt? Hopefully you're okay. My dad was working working for somebody over in in a particular city here in Kentucky, and he's a handyman, and he was going to saw something for somebody, and the saw that he was using was a saw that he was borrowing from somebody, so it wasn't like his own. And he was trying. I can't really put it into words like he does, but he was putting some boards up there to saw. And whenever he went to saw it, because it's not the size of the saw that he was used to, it ended up pulling. Okay, so just because I can't remember exactly how he worded it, somehow, some way, it shot a piece of one of his woods backwards, and it smashed his thumb between the back part of the saw and the log itself. Is that another wonk? Hang on a second. I think that's a wonky. I think that right there is a wonky buck. I can't tell from here, but I think that he was wonked out. I think his right antler is actually like sticking out to the side some. Dude, I really think we're close to a great one. I really do. I think that we're very close to a great one on this map. And the reason I'm saying that is because that this map just keeps on pumping out strange or unique animals. Last time we got 3 diamonds and 1 rare. Today we've gotten two potential diamonds, and we've had a couple of wonky bucks. So I really do think that we're close to a great one. Let me check this guy out. No, he ain't wonky. He just looked at it from a distance. Okay, never mind then. No, this guy ain't wonky, but he sure did die a special way. You look like you're having a rough day there, sir. Don't worry, I got you. Poor thing. He wasn't having a very good day. Wrong ammo? No. No, it's correct ammo. I'm actually using the 300 Magnum against these guys. The only time I use the 308 is if it's a rare or a diamond or something special like that. If it's a rare, a diamond, or a great one, I'll always use the 308. Well, if it's a great one, I'll use whatever weapon I want to, but for like diamonds and rares and animals like that, I always use the 308 for them. I always like to check this little corner right here. Sometimes I'll get solos in there. That is a wonky level 1. He has like a curled antler on the right side and a straight antler on the other. I'm going to leave him for herd management sakes, but if I can remember after getting a great one off this map to come back and get him, he would be a good addition to the Wonky Lodge, I think. Because he has 2 totally different antlers on him. Yeah, he is odd, man. Like I said, I really do think that we're close to a great one. I really do, because I've been getting nothing but weird deer. Like, I've been getting a few normal ones, but a lot of them are like really odd antlered animals. I don't really want to risk this buck, so I'm gonna shoot him. Did I get the other one? I don't know where he went. That's good. The other one was level 1 anyways. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the other buck, but that's fine. It hit the water. That's actually okay. If an animal dies in the water, it doesn't do anything. The only thing it'll do is float if it's in deep water, and then you have to wait for it to get to you. But water actually doesn't do anything to animals on the game. I will tell you, though, if you end up getting an animal that's floating in the water, do not fast travel more than 2 times. And that's actually any time, actually. If you have dead animals laying on the ground, only fast travel once, and then go and pick up your animals. If you fast travel a second time, a lot of your animals will despawn, and you won't have them anymore. Not all of them will, but some of them. So that's a pretty good little tip I'll give you there. And before I move on, too, I think I'm going to move this tent if I can. I think it's a little bit too far away from my tree stand here. Used to, I had a whitetail zone that was down here underneath the bridge. I haven't seen it there in ages, so I'm pretty sure it ain't coming back. But that's why I had the tent there, was so that way I wouldn't spook those animals. And now I think I can move it up. I just haven't. Oh, the bullet hit the water. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, that's annoying when that happens. Or if you're just aiming at anything and you clip something, like if there's a deer running in the river and you end up hitting a rock, or you shoot between 2 trees, but the game still wants to count you as hitting one of the trees. Yeah, there's a lot of annoying things that could happen. At least I got that buck to come back. What's that back there? Got 2 bucks over there. Okay, good. So both of my respawns came back. I'm still missing 1 buck out of this zone. This zone usually has 2, and the other zone usually has 2, but that's okay. How did that not hit anything? I mean, it's going to kill him, but I don't know how they didn't drop him. Where did I hit that one at? I don't know where I hit that one at. Alright, Shenanz, I appreciate you for being here, man. Like I said, if I get a great one today or anything, I'll put a video out for you guys in a short as well, so you won't miss it if I get it. But I hope you have a good one. I'll still be live for another 2.5 hours if you think you can make it back. Otherwise, I'll see you on Friday, as I'll be streaming again then. Where's my other... Where'd he go? Whitetail. And that was going to kill him, but I don't know where he went. Huh. Where did that other buck go? Come on, Duke. I need you, brother. Yep, shake off like you're forced to do. I think I'll just grab this deer and leave the other one. I don't know where he was. I'll take 2 out of the 3. They were all little anyways. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hush. I only got 2 legs, remember? You got 4. There he is. And just for funds, I don't think the other one is going to be back here, but... No, he ain't. Alright. Let's go, buddy. Ah. That'll do it. Alright, so his blood trail's still here. So I'm pretty sure we killed the other one, unfortunately. Which means I would have screwed him up if he's a diamond. That's alright. Really? Stupid trees. Whatever. I think I'll go around the zones one more time, and then at the end of the day, I'll go back and track that other one. As long as this blood is still there. Sadly, I think I did shoot the other level 2 that had a diamond potential, and I think it did kill it. So, we'll have to go and track it for a little while and see if it turns into prey or if it turns into a dead deer. Which would be kind of rough if that's the case. Come on, great one. Show yourself. I'm so ready to pick up shop on this map, you have no idea. I love this map to death. I think it's gorgeous, but I am ready to retire it as a grinding map. Not nice buck. No, I shot under it. Crap. Oops. Calm down, me. Good grief. Well, I hit him back there. Hopefully I got him. We'll have to keep an out, look out on the map. Alright, we got him. Let's go track him real quick. Oh, I see him laying out there, actually. That's handy. Well, rah to you too. Bears, man, they're so rude. I cannot wait for them to get dialed back a little bit. See anything out there? Nope. Alright, final check on the top river, and then I think I'll reset time. I think I'm going to do one more run of Whitetail. And hopefully we'll get a great one. Sorry guys, I had to stretch. Really? I mean, really? I mean, what'd you think was gonna happen, man? I was gonna let you try to charge me and kill me? I mean, hey, bonus moose. I don't know where she even came from. She must have been friends with some of the bucks. It's another pretty whitetail out there. I thought that was another diamond for a minute there. I don't even have this map herd managed, and I've been getting diamonds a lot lately. I mean, some of it's managed, but not a lot. And of course, that guy's going to be right behind the doe. Ah! It's going to turn around right when I need him to stay still. Well, I went for the next shot. Apparently, I didn't get it. Oh! I got something on the second try, though. Take that. Happily take that second shot. No, I didn't know there was a resting zone up there. Interesting. I can't see anything. Anything here I need to worry about? Nope. Alright. I think what I'm going to do is check these last two zones. I want to come back to this zone, and I think I'm going to try to pull my tent up further if I can. I'm going to mark where the animals usually stand. But I think I can move my tent up closer to this tree stand. Shouldn't bother anything. Alright, last spot. Alright. That doe was not standing there last time I looked. Okay, they can be up here sometimes. So I think I'll put the marker there. Let's see how far away I am from that marker. So yeah, I believe it's 250 it needs to be. So I'm pretty sure I can move this quite a ways up, actually. Honestly, I think I'll try it right here on this little flat. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Let's go over here and see if that deer's blood is still over here that we can track. If he's still trackable, we'll go ahead and get him. Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm pretty sure I killed the other level 2 that had a chance to make diamond, but if I did kill him, unfortunately, he's gonna be messed up now. But if he still scores the diamond score, I'm gonna count him as another level 2 diamond, and I'm still gonna tax him either way. Medals don't mean as much to me on the game as the points. So if it still scores a diamond score, I'm fine with that. Duke, what are you doing, man? Can we not track him? I mean, he's clearly got a blood trail right here. Shows him going off this way. Yeah, I guess Duke's just getting stuck. I don't know. Guess we're gonna track him the old-fashioned way. Wow, really? They were here? There we go. I don't know what's up with Duke. It's like he's having a hard time tracking this deer. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, sadly. Yeah, I think I did kill him, unfortunately. You know what? I don't care. Holler at me, hoot at me all you want. I ain't leaving. Yeah, I definitely killed him. Well, hopefully he didn't make diamond. That make me feel better if he ain't gonna make diamond. Where did his blood trail go? Duke's gotten stuck over there again. I don't know where this buck went. I don't see his blood trail anywhere. So either the buck is despawned, or I've just lost his trail and I can't find out where the trail went. I think I'll run out this way just a little bit further and just see if I come across the deer. If I don't, though, then I'll just have to say that he's despawned and his blood trail is still here, but he ain't. I do not care. I'm looking for a level 2 diamond potential. Leave me alone. I mean, his buddy's trail is right down here. So I was really hoping I could just follow it and run into the deer. Ah, crap. Alright, I've had enough tracking. I'll let him go. I think that he's despawned. We'll go grab that other buck I just shot. Where did you go? There he is. At least we got the one that was guaranteed diamond level 2 earlier. He was standing next to another one that could have made diamond at level 2. But I think that he's despawned, unfortunately. Hurts to lose any deer. But you can't always take them home with you, sadly. Alright, let's main menu do this again. Come on, great one. 1586 in. Actually, no. 1587, because I didn't count that one buck we shot earlier. So we're at 1587. Okay, so these don't have the respawn just yet. Therefore, I'm not going to fast travel down there. I don't want to spook any of them. Oops, skipped a place. We'll check those zones at the end of the day. Give the respawns a chance to make it back. I really wish that when you fast traveled the tents that you'd be facing the exit door. Instead of just facing whatever direction you were facing when you teleported. Oh, it's a coon. What's up, buddy? Didn't know what that sound was. Yeah, so these respawns ain't back yet. Come on, great one. Show yourself so I can reveal to everybody what our next great one's going to be that we're going to be chasing as our main great one. I think we'll do one more run of whitetail, and then I think that we will either go to SRP and do some more of the mule deer grind, or I might go to Teawara and continue on the fallow. I'm not sure just yet, but I think that I'd like to do another grind today as well. So I'll probably make this our last whitetail run, and then I'll probably switch to whichever one I feel like. I think I'll do a mule deer. Kind of feel like the mule deer grind more than the fallow today. We'll see. Stop. I want to go there. All right. Get a drink real quick. This zone is rarely ever here early. They usually come at the very tail end of the drink time. But I have to check it either way. Yeah, they're not going to be here right now. It's a tiny level 1. Seriously? Well, at least it's a deer we can shoot. Okay, that was just a doe. I didn't change the stream, Micah. The game crashed on me. After you left, about 15 minutes after you left, the game crashed, and I had to restart my stream because of it. If my game shuts off, if I were to close a game or it crashes on me, it instantly shuts off my stream. I have to have the game up and running in order to stream it. And if the game crashes, my stream stops. So I had to start a new one. But it's just part 2. It's the same stream. I just had to restart because of the crash. Dude, I am getting some monster deer today. Good night. Is that another level 2 diamond? Wow. There we go. Dude, I think that is another level 2 diamond. Which I do consider those as rare animals. I don't even now. The reason I really do think that we're near a great one, guys, because I don't even have this map managed. Like, I really do not have herd management on this map. I have some of the ponds managed, but not a lot of them. And I've been getting a lot of big deer, a lot of wacky deer. No, he trolled us. Crap. Oh man, he has a pretty rack on him though for a level 2. But he trolled, but that's all right. I moved that tent up some, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. I had it way back there because I used to have a zone down under this bridge, and it hasn't been there in ages, so I'm pretty sure it ain't coming back. So I decided to move the tent on up here where I wouldn't be so far away from my tree stand. Another quality buck. Like, this is the reason why I just can't get myself to leave this grind. Like, I said a minute ago that I was going to switch and do another Great One grind, but New England is just producing some very nice animals right now. So, I mean, I just really can't get myself to switch. As soon as I think I'm going to, I end up getting something else that makes me want to stay, so I don't know. I don't like that shot, but I do like that one. $212, let's go. That's a good buck. Returning 2 subs away. Yeah, I know, man. It's exciting. It's exciting. I've also got a really, really big announcement for everybody, but I'm not going to put it out there until November. If you guys go back to our last live stream, you can hear the announcement, but I will be like rewording it, making it make more sense and stuff. But there is going to be some pretty big things happening in November. November is whenever the rut comes in for Kentucky, and it's also their firearm season. And I decided that we're going to do a few things that directly involve you guys that are able to. So, but that's November. I mean, and if everybody really likes the series, it might do it a few times. But like I said, until that time, I'm not going to reveal what it is. It's just some quality bucks. No HM, hardly at all. I guess I can't really say it's no HM because I do have some, but it's very, very light. Dude, how'd that not hit a lung? I mean, he's going down, so it's going to kill him, but how did that not hit a lung? Whoa! Don't you just love the handling of the four-wheelers on this game? Some of the best handling out of any hunting game in the world. They don't slip and slide around the map like there's ice everywhere. They handle like perfect. Couldn't ask for a better four-wheeler. Micah, you do not have to watch the other stream either way, man. Like I said, towards the end of this month, I will be making the announcement to everybody. But the only hint I can give is that it's going to be directly involving you guys. Some of you have been asking me to literally do this during some of our multiplayer streams, so it does involve multiplayer, and that's about as much as I can give, man. So it involves me doing things directly with my subscribers, but again, there's going to be conditions for them to be able to be part of it. And yeah, like I said, it's not going to be revealed until towards the end of the month, but I can't give it away right now, man. I did give it away in the last stream, but like I said, even what I said in the last stream could change, as it's a work in progress, really. It's not like a plan that I have definitely set in motion. It's just something I would like to do if I can. But I can't really like give it out at the moment. The only thing I can really give out right now about future plans is that once we get a great one, whether it's a whitetail, the fallow deer, or the mule deer, we will be then pursuing another great one, but you guys will get to determine what map I'd pursue it on. So, because there's 3 different maps that I would like to get this great one from, and I'm going to let you guys tell me which maps you guys want to see me try to get it from. 2 nice bucks. Hey, we got them both. Let's go. And they're laying side by side. That's even better. They really do, Micah. Yeah, the ATV's handling on this game is horrible. No four-wheeler in real life would just hit a random rock and then send you spinning, or going across bumpy environments will just cause the four-wheeler to start wanting to steer on its own. So yeah. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the hot fix or the patch that comes out where it's like ATV handling has been dramatically improved. Because in real life, you can go through all this stuff usually and it wouldn't affect the four-wheeler at all. Most stuff that causes you to spin around in circles in this game does not happen in real life. Next shot, maybe? I tried it earlier, but messed up on it. Let's try it again. Hey, we got it that time. Messed up on the first my next shot attempt earlier, but I got the second attempt. We are now officially 1,600 kills in, guys. 1,600 kills. Why couldn't you just get spooked but not flee? Crap. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that one. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Did I get the other one? No, I didn't. That's fine. I didn't think I hit him at all. Womp, womp, womp. No, Micah, unfortunately, I probably won't, man. I'm not doing any kind of face reveal anytime soon. I mean, like I said, if I get an absolute bruiser, then I might take a picture of him and just put him alone on the channel. But I won't be in the picture. Like I said, I want to make sure that we're pretty big on YouTube. I want to make sure that at least have 1,000 people before I even think about putting my face out there, just for privacy reasons. But maybe in the future. But as far as like the actual animal itself, I might post it if I get one this year. Hopefully we'll have a Discord by the end of the year, and if we have a Discord, I'll put it on there. Come on, big boy. Just let me come out of one of these tents and freak out. What I would do for a great one right now. I know I beat a dead horse, but I do mean it, guys. I've absolutely loved my Great One grind here on New England. But I am at the same time ready for it to come to an end. I'm ready to get a great one off of it, add it to my, finish off my Huddle Whitetail mount, and I'll be able to retire New England. That way we can play it on multiplayer, and we wouldn't have to worry about them having to come back. I have enjoyed this map. I'm thoroughly still enjoying it, but I am ready to move on to our next great one. So, and hopefully this next map that comes out later in the year, I hope that the new map that's coming out in December, if it is, I mean, they said it would be in the winter time, and they ain't advertising it yet for November, so I mean, maybe. But if we do get a new map this year, I'm really, really hoping it comes with a new great one, and I'm dying for it to be Rocky Mountain Elk. If it is a Rocky Mountain Elk great one, I will be hunting that great one to death, because that is my favorite animal in the entire U.S. I love the Rocky Mountain Elk. So I'm really hoping they come out with that great one. Right now, my favorite great one is I guess I can't reveal it. If you guys know it, you know it. But because of certain reasons. But it will take the place of my favorite. If we get a Rocky Mountain Elk and I like all the racks and all the colors that come with it, then that'll be my favorite great one instantly. We have officially started the final line of my notebook, guys. We're at 1602 at the top of the page. Once we get down to the bottom of the page, I'll have to start a brand new page in my notebook. On this page, we went from 1300 all the way to 1600. So, per page, I'm able to get about 300 kills recorded, apparently. It's not bad at all. I think I'll just run around. Don't really see a point in fast traveling. You know my favorite great one, Micah? Nice, man, nice. There is particular reasons why I'm not saying it right now, because for the ones who have forgotten, do not refresh them, by the way. But for the ones that have forgotten, that is going to work in my favor, because once we get a great one of the whitetail mule deer or a fallow deer, if you know it, then just feel good about it, but don't reveal it, okay? But we will be pursuing another one of those. So, my favorite great one, we are going to return to it as soon as we get one of these three great ones. And I'm going to let you guys choose which map I'm going to do it on. And it'll be through a poll. But do not reveal it. Like I said, I want to reveal it when the time comes. But if you know, you know. Alright, I do believe it's time to reset time again. Nice, Micah. Like I said, right now, that particular animal is my favorite great one. But if they come out with a Rocky Mountain Elk and a redesign for it, or if they give more colors to the red deer, and more antler tops for the great one red deer, you guys will see me hunting red deer like crazy. On the Hunter Call of the Wild, my favorite animal is the red deer. But I'm not grinding for them anymore because I don't really like the fact of how all the great ones look the same. So I don't really grind them anymore. But I do love hunting them. And my favorite current great one in the game, which I'm not going to list, is going to be the next one we pursue unless the red deer has the major changes. It does look like that in the new feeder trailer, if you've seen them where we're getting feeders for Call of the Wild, it does look like they're getting a rework. So my fingers are very, very crossed right now that the great one red deer also has more variations. And if it does, I'm immediately going back red deer. Like immediately you guys will see me go to a red deer grind. Because I love them to death. Oh, there's the buck. Where's your brother? Where's the second buck at? You got your brother with you? Don't know if he does or not. There he is. There's his brother. Unfortunately, they're back in the woods right now. Colton, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get both of these bucks. One's wanting to stay way back there in the back, and the other one's behind a tree, of course. This might be a little bit risky, but I think I'm going to try it. Risky for pressure, I mean. Alright, where'd they go? There's one. Ah, well, we'll take one. Better for pressure either way. Yeah, I don't know about just normal furs, Colton, but if the great one gets a new fur color, like if they give like multiple variations to the great one red deer, I'm not gonna be like I will instantly just go straight to them, like because I love red deer on this game like crazy. They're my favorite thing in the world to grind, especially on theHunter. So that is the only thing that'll get me back to the red deer grind is if the great one red deer ends up getting more variations. That'll work. Oh yeah, Colton. Yeah, man. Like I said, it hasn't been confirmed just yet, but I did see that they got a remodel. They definitely have been remodeled in the new update. So if the great one ends up having more fur colors, man, we'll be going straight to a great one grind for the red deer. Like, I will probably end up having to abandon my fallow deer grind because that's currently going on Teawara. But and I don't know of anywhere else that's a good great one red deer grinding map other than Teawara. So I'm probably if that gets confirmed, you guys will probably no longer see the fallow grind for a while. I'll be going directly to red deer. Pretty buck. He did troll. That was a level 3. I just now realized. That was a level 3, and I shot him with the wrong gun, but he did troll. So, oh well. Sitting here talking to chat, didn't even realize I shot a level 3. That's alright. He was a 247 anyways. But honestly, what I really like, Colton, if I am to be honest, man, what I'd really like is to get this great one whitetail before before it's revealed. If they're going to reveal that there's new fur colors for a red deer or anything like that. But yeah. And if the Rocky Mountain elk ends up becoming a great one, then I will be wanting to grind that like crazy as well. Well, at least I got him. So let me put it this way. If we end up getting new colors for the red deer, I will instantly be sacrificing my fallow grind that's going on right now in favor of the red deer. And then if the Rocky Mountain elk or a elk species is the next great one coming out later this year, I will be sacrificing my Silver Ridge Peaks grind for the mule deer in honor of the elk. So they will get replaced depending on what comes to the game, guys. The Whitetail New England is never going anywhere. Until I get this great one off of New England, it's going to remain. And that's one of the reasons why I told you guys in the post that that's what I was going to be doing is just grinding the Whitetail until I get him. Because I really want to complete my Huddle Whitetail mount. And I've been really enjoying the New England grind lately. It's giving me some very good trophy animals. And I barely even have any herd management, so I really do think we're about near a great one. I mean, like, I really think that the game is trying to spawn in a great one for me because I keep getting wonky antlered animals. I keep getting giant animals or rare animals, and yet there's no herd management to speak of on this map. There's only like a few ponds, like maybe 4 or 5 ponds at most that are herd managed, and maybe 2 or 3 places on the river, and that's it. So the map is just like maybe only a quarter of it is managed. By the way, Colton and Micah, I don't know if you guys are here for it, but we ended up getting a rare animal today that was not a rare fur color. We actually ended up getting a diamond a level 2 whitetail today. And it was right after we crashed too, Micah. The game crashed, and whenever I came back into the game, in the very first whitetail zone I looked at, he was standing there, and he was guaranteed at level 2. So we did end up getting a rare diamond today, as far as level is concerned. And you guys will get a short about him later, probably. Colton, are you currently grinding for anything right now, man, or are you taking a break from grinding since your last great one? I don't know if you told me since then. If you have, just overlook me because it's hard for me to keep up with everybody. But are you currently grinding for anything at the moment? Nope, that's a bad shot. I shot him in the foot. I mean, he's going to die, but I don't know if he's going to die very fast. There's only a tiny little level 1, but I have 2 bucks that I usually shoot out of this zone, and I haven't seen the second buck in a while, so I'm pretty sure it came back as a little level 1. So I decided to shoot the other. Decided to shoot one of those level 1s in hopes that it'll come back as a level 2 or something bigger. Where are we going, Duke? There it is. You know what? I don't think I've given you a treat all day, buddy. Come here. Stand still for me. There you go, buddy. I haven't given you a treat all day. I am very sorry. Here, I'll even apologize and give you a little scrub as well. Come here, buddy. Yeah, it's a good doggy. Who's a good dog? Okay. Best friends again. Alright, we'll take it. You wish I could get a super rare? Maka, you would see the most emotional D-Train in the world if I got a super rare. I mean, I don't think this sinks into most of you because you guys have seen everybody in the world get super rares, like YouTubers, and then obviously there's people in chat that's got them. But you guys got to put yourself in my shoes for a minute. I've been playing this game since 2017. I have over 4,000 hours in the game, and 2,000 of those just about was grinding only. I think it's like 2,500 of those hours I've spent Great One grinding, and out of 2,500 hours, give or take, I've never even laid eyes on an animal that was a diamond level that was a rare color. I've only ever seen gold rares and below. I've had diamonds, I've had great ones, I've had rares, I've had gold rares, but never have I even seen an animal that could even be a potential on a super rare. So if a super rare appears for me, I will probably be in tears because of how long I've been waiting on me to get one of those things. All right, Colton, I'll see you when you get back, man. No big deal, brother. I'm still going to be live for another hour and a half, so you're good. I don't know if I should shoot that deer or not. Come on. Turn around for me. There you go. Oh, there's another buck over here. Didn't even see him. Lord. I don't think I'm going to get the other one, sadly. I hit him, don't know where, though. His health ain't dropping, so I don't think I got him, unfortunately. We'll keep an eye out for pressure, but I don't think I got him. Let's go, great one. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go, great one. I think I will just stick with whitetail today, guys. I was going to switch great ones, but honestly, I just really want to get this whitetail great one so bad right now. So I'm probably just going to stick with this great one grind today, and then next and then on Friday we'll switch it up and either do we'll either do a fallow deer or or the mule deer, or maybe both. Micah, that's a very opinionated statement. Everybody has different likes and dislikes. I don't follow singers or anything like that, so I don't know anything factually about the singers. And obviously, I don't want any kind of backlash from people that are fans of that Taylor. So I'm actually not going to really answer that question, man. Only thing I'll say about Taylor Swift is there's only a couple of songs I like by her, and I'm not a very big fan of her overall, as far as her music is concerned. But as far as like my opinions on a particular person and stuff, I'm not going to give an answer to that because I don't want any backlash from people that might actually like her. Because like I said, I do like some of her music, and I think that some of the things that she believes in is actually really good. But then again, I haven't like studied her, and I'm not a Swiftie, so I don't know a whole lot of facts about her or anything. So I really can't answer the question even if I wanted to. When it comes to musical artists and stuff like that, I just know their music. Like, I could care less who they are in real life or what their story is or anything. I'm not there for that. I'm there for the music. And there is a few songs by her I like, but a majority of them I'm not too big on. I was bigger on her whenever she was a country star. When she did country music was my favorite era of Taylor Swift. I liked a lot of her country stuff, but I'm not too big on her pop stuff. And also, Micah, I'm gonna also ask you as well to refrain from asking questions like that. You did nothing wrong in asking the question, but if we had anybody in here that was really big fans of her, that could and you asked a question like that could offend some people and it could start a fight within the chat. So let's try to keep the questions concerning celebrities and political views and stuff out of the chat because I want to watch out for you as well. Like I said, I didn't want anybody. I'm just don't want anybody to be in the chat that's going to be a jerk to you just because you had your own opinion. You know what I mean? So let's try not to ask questions like that, so that way we won't get any kind of trouble either one of us. All right, man. Again, you did nothing wrong. I'm just saying you got to watch what you say to people, otherwise they could get offended and start being really mean to you. Some people are very diehard Taylor Swift fans or fans of just particular things in general. And if you tell them that, I hate your person because of this and this and this and the way that they view the world and stuff, that really can cause problems. So, I mean, why not take a turkey if it's going to stand there? What am I doing? I'm trying to fast travel, and there ain't no fast travel over there. But like questions like if you're asking me if I like certain people's music or if I like certain movies and stuff, that is totally fine. But if you do say that you don't think that somebody should be supported because this and this and this, that really can get you in trouble on the internet. So just be careful, man. I'll watch out for you as much as I can, but I just don't want anybody to get offended at things that somebody says, and the next thing you know, there's a big fight going on in the chat. You know what I mean? So. Hopefully that makes sense to you, and hopefully I didn't offend you in any way. I'm just trying to watch out for both of us. Internet can be a mean place, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the way the world is now, Micah, you can get murdered just for having a different opinion from somebody, and that's really sad. It's a really sad world that you're in. Just because you have a different opinion than somebody can literally get you killed. But I mean, like I said, if you're asking me general questions about about what somebody does, like if you would have asked me, do I like Taylor Swift's music? Then that there's nothing controversial about that. That shouldn't start any kind of problems or anything. You just don't want to give any like insight on like how you personally feel about an individual or how you feel about what they did right or did wrong, because that's what's going to get you in trouble with other people. That's like too touchy. And that's really sad. I mean, like I said, I wish I could answer your question like to the fullest extent possible, but I don't want to start any fights with anybody with me, and I don't want anybody to think less of me just because I have different opinions on people. And I also don't want anybody getting mad at you that could potentially be in the chat that are like really big fans of certain people, and next thing you know, you're just being chewed out for what you said. So I'm just trying to say that as a way to protect both of us, man. Because I don't want you getting harassed or abused, and obviously I don't want it either. So yeah, very true, Micah. That's actually who I was referencing. I was a very big Kirk fan. I really liked his work. I really liked him going around college campuses and what he did there. I thought he was an amazing debater, a very talented person and a very good Christian. And it was sad that he had to get murdered just because someone didn't agree with his views. But I mean, that just shows, man. You got to be very careful what you say in the world anymore, because some people are just jerks and they don't give a crap about what you say. You have to agree with them, or else they are going to chew you out for something, and that's not very fair. But hopefully everything I've said about the situation makes sense to you, and hopefully you understand that I'm just trying to watch over you, and make sure that you're not going to offend anybody, and make sure that nobody's going to start chewing us out just because we have different opinions. You got to be very, very careful what you put in chat, man. Like I said, if anybody started being mean to you, I wouldn't allow it. I would tell them to stop, and if they didn't want to stop, I would ban them. But at the same time, I don't even want that to start. Like, I just don't want that to even be a thing. So I want us all to be like family here. Which, of course, family fights. I get it. Families do fight. But I just don't want any fights in my chat. Alright, we're going to take a look. There may not be anything on the left in these last 3 zones that we're checking. But I always do like to do 2 full runs before I reset time. True, Micah. Maybe not on Earth, because, if we end up getting murdered, then at that case, you're totally correct. And here, we have someone to believe in and stuff like that. But, you could still end up getting in a lot of trouble, and you could still end up getting killed in the world. And God would step in afterwards. So you got to be very careful. Until that time, you got to be very careful in what you do day to day. So I think what we're going to do today is focus all day on the Whitetail Great One grind. So for the next hour and 15 minutes, we'll just close out the rest of the stream doing the same grind because I really would like to get the whitetail if I can. And then this Friday, I will do the mule deer and the fallow deer. We'll do both of them in one stream. And then throughout the week this week, if I have any downtime that I can find, I'll also be grinding the whitetail at that time as well. And any and all trophies that I get along the way, guys, I will be showing you on the channel because the poll did determine that I'm allowed to hunt this thing any way I want. So I probably will be grinding for the Great One Whitetail off stream as long as I have extra time. But again, I don't want you guys to miss the reaction for it, so I will not be grinding for it at a time that my family's asleep. So it's only going to be like during the day, so that way I can have the microphone on, and that way I can give you guys commentary, and that way you guys can actually hear me freak out if a Great One were to show up or anything. Well, that's true, Micah, unless you slip away, man. You still got to live a life of faith and Christianity either way. I do believe that you can still be baptized and be a Christian, but if you fall short of what God expects from you in the world, and you start living a life of sin even after baptism and everything, I believe you actually can shoot yourself in the foot and still end up going downstairs, if you will. So you still got to live a faithful Christian life even after baptism. I don't believe in once saved, always saved. I believe in you can be saved, but at that point you have to stay saved. You have to live an entire life of following God to the best of your abilities, and then at the end He's going to judge you for it. And if you do a lot of really horrible stuff in your lifetime, it doesn't matter in that opinion if you've been baptized. And that's just my opinion. I don't want to start any fights with anybody. I don't want any debates. I'm just giving the way that I believe that you can still fall short of the glory of God if you don't live a good life after baptism. And also, it ain't for me to judge, but it also makes me wonder how life would work if somebody lived a full life of sin and got baptized at the end and started living then. At that point, I believe that somebody's life could also be saved that way too. Even if you had all this terrible stuff that you did, as long as you're not using it in an abusive way, as long as you can't just be like, oh, I'll just get baptized, whenever I'm old, and then at that point, I'll just do nothing bad from then on. If you're doing it with that kind of malicious intent, I don't think that it's going to be very good for you, even if you do get baptized that way. You have to literally mean it too, and want it. All right, but that's enough Christian talk. I don't want to start no debates. I don't want anybody getting offended or anything, so that's my stance on it. So we're just going to drop it there, man. No more conversations about it. Let's just let Christianity go. Like I said, I don't want to offend anybody. If there's anybody watching the stream that may be doesn't believe the way that I do or anything, I just wanted to answer your question directly. So hopefully nobody gets offended at that. I don't want anybody coming at me or anything trying to give their point of view on the world. I was just answering Micah's question. All right, let's do a time reset. Do it again. No buck respawns yet. Womp womp. Alright, we can't shoot anything here. We gotta move on. If I fast travel down there, they'll spook off that zone for the rest of the day, so I've just gotta pass it up. We'll come back at the end of the day and see if the bucks are there. Is the other one drinking? That'd be very handy if they were drinking. The doe is. But it doesn't like the bucks are, so I am going to shoot this one. Really? That didn't even hit nothing. What about the little guy? Did it hit something on the little guy? No? Dude, seriously? Well, he's gonna die at least. Shoot, man. I don't know, Micah. I haven't got that far yet to be able to tell you, man. I mean, it would be really cool. Um, I know that Kendall Gray is in Kentucky, so I mean that'd be really cool if I got to meet him in real life and potentially could do collabs with him. That'd be really cool. But he's also PC, so I don't know if that'd be possible. But I mean, like, it would be cool to do some collabs with some of the other bigger PlayStation players. I know that JBiz Hunts was wanting me to get in contact with him whenever I did on my Discord. So I mean, like, yeah, there's definitely some people out there I would like to do stuff with, but where I'm not on PC, it severely limits that. So I really don't know, man. And I'm really hoping that, right now I don't even know if I will make it big. I'm hoping that I do, but it's not a guarantee. I mean, I have to get to 100,000 before I can even make this a career, and that in itself is a very, very hard thing to do on YouTube. So, because I'm white knuckling my way there, meaning that I'm not using any kind of like payment methods to get more subscribers. I'm not going to be like I'm not going to be doing stuff that that I have to pay for in order to bolster my stuff on YouTube. I really want to do it from the ground up, which is really, really tough. So, and that's all you can really do is just hope for the best and hope that one day you do become big. So, hopefully someday, man. Hopefully someday I'll be able to do some collabs with some bigger people. If I'm not able to do collabs with bigger people, then I'll do collabs with my people. So, hey, there's the other buck. It died side by side. Nice. Well, Micah, the problem with that is, man, is that I would have to do a face reveal for that. And I also would have to have a microphone that isn't connected to a gaming headset. I don't actually have like a legitimate microphone. The way I'm talking to you right now is through my headset. So there isn't any way I could do that at the moment. And then also, like I said, it would have to reveal my face, and I don't really want to do that because it's kind of risky in these times to show your face. And where I'm really small, I don't have very much security right now on on YouTube, and I don't want my stuff leaked to the public to where I have to close down all my stuff and not be able to YouTube anymore. So that's the main reason why I'm not doing anything that involves face reveal. I don't want to lose my dream before I can even get it started. Come on, great one, show yourself. If I got a great one right now, I would be so happy. Not only would that mean I'd get to go to my trophy lodge and put him up, but it would also mean that I would be able to use the remainder of the stream to hunt for something else. I really am ready for this great one whitetail to show up. And I really don't care which one it is. I would love to have the drop tine rack. That is the #1 great one I want for the whitetail. But even if I got another big rack, I'd still be happy with that. I just want a great one so I can complete my multi-mount. Sadly, this great one wasn't so generous to me. The first great one I got was at 130 kills. The second great one was at 5. And this one right here is taking me over 1,600. So the whitetail ain't being too nice to me on this map, but I didn't figure they would be. But just how the map is in general. I knew that it would be a challenge, but that's exactly why I did it. Yeah, very true, Micah. I mean, like I said, that is my dream, man. I'm hoping one of these days I can be like Flinter or Scarecrow or Chopper or anybody that has like hundreds of people in their chat. I would love to have several different moderators for my channel. I would love to have hundreds of people in my chat at one time. That is my dream. I would just absolutely love to have some very, very dedicated people, which I already do have some of you guys that are very dedicated to my channel, and I love all of you all for all the support you give. But you get what I'm saying. I would just really like some people that are just always able to make it to the streams and want to be here for the entire stream. So, but I did find out that if I do videos on YouTube and the videos do well, that it actually helps grow my YouTube viewer count more. And also, I was having a harder time keeping up with the house whenever I was doing 3 streams a week. So that's the reason why I reduced it down to 2. And I'm trying to do more videos and shorts now over top of live streaming. Well, not over top of it, but, you know, I'm just trying to do more of it. Because if I get most of you guys watching 15 minutes of my videos each time I release them, or you know, whenever I do shorts, if you know, my shorts that have 1,000 views where most people are watching the entire thing, that is where I've gotten most of my view time, is through my shorts and also through my live streams. But I would also like to be able to make videos that you guys enjoy watching too. But so far, most of my videos, you guys only watch a few seconds of it, or maybe a couple of minutes. And I'm trying to figure out what it is that I can do to improve those. But it's really hard to do that whenever nobody's leaving feedback. Yeah, get up there. What's up, Colton? Welcome back, man. Glad to see you able to make it back, brother. Yeah, I get you, man. And I understand that, Micah. I mean, you have school and stuff, and you got your own life. I mean, you can't. I don't expect anybody. Here's the thing, guys. I don't expect anything from you guys. Like, you guys have your own lives. I want you guys to be here when you can and support me when you can. But like I said, I don't want you guys to feel like that you know, you're under a microscope, or that I'm going to stop liking you guys just because you don't come to my streams. I mean, every time you guys come here to watch me, that's all that matters. As long as you guys are here having fun and you want to return in the future, that's all that matters to me. I mean, I'd like for every single thing on my channel to be successful, no matter what playthroughs I do or what videos I do. But I know that some people are going to have their loves and some people are not. That is another level 2 that is a monster. Dude, what is up with these giant level 2s showing up today? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'll take another diamond potential level 2. But my gosh. That is 3 level 2s today that could have made diamond. We've only had 1 level 3 today. And the level 3 troll was a bad troll. That great one right there I'd like to have too. On the loading screen. I like all of the great one of my whitetail racks. I don't think there's a single one I don't like. Yeah, I know, Mike. I hope it ain't a troll, man. That'd be 2 guaranteed. That'd be 2 diamonds level 2s in one stream. Let's see. Does he make it? He was a troll, and I also hit him in the spine, so I would have screwed him up either way. But he was a troll by 1 point. Crap, man. That is a bad troll there, brother. Oh, well. In a way, it's kind of a good thing that he was a troll, because I would have screwed up the shot. I hit him in the spine. Oh, well. What can you do? Still, you gotta love those big bucks showing up, man. I don't care if they troll or not. I just like having them. It has been raining all day where I'm at. In real life. All day it's been raining. I keep wanting to fast travel and there isn't a tent over there. I keep forgetting I do not have a tent over there. This is just one of my extra zones where I had to move. I had to move my zone that was down in that bottom up here because that bottom just stopped producing deer, and I just didn't want to stay there and just have a tent just serving no purpose. Alright, Micah, no big deal, man. I got turned around. Like I said, I got another hour, man. And if I end up having a great one show up, then I'll be putting a post on my channel so everybody knows there's a great one. And I'll be recording it and everything, so don't worry, you won't miss anything either way you look at it. But I'll be live for another hour, man. There's one buck. I don't see the second, unfortunately. I think we just got one respawn this time. That's alright. One is better than none. Awesome, Colton. I'm glad you're still here, man. Colton, I don't know if you answered my question a few minutes ago. It was a little while ago, actually. I think you may have had to step away and didn't hear me. But, are you grinding for anything at the moment? And if you have answered the question, then just overlook me because I may have forgotten. But are you currently grinding for anything at the moment, or have you taken a break since your last great one? Hi, baby. Fox and whitetail currently, and mule deer. Nice, man. Hopefully those. How they've been going for you? What are your? Have you gotten any rares or anything cool lately? On those grinds? No, Mimi, you can't cuddle. My dog has decided to come up and put her head in my lap. She's wanting me to let her up here, but she hasn't had a bath, and therefore you're not allowed. I'm sorry, pup. You cannot cuddle. No. Look at me all you want like that. You can't cuddle, girl. You're cute. There's nothing I can do about it. There usually isn't anything at the bottom place on the river, so I think I'll just skip it. Usually that zone is a one-time and done throughout the day. For Muley, you're 298 kills in with 9 diamonds. Whitetail is 230 with 2 rares and 6 diamonds. Nice. The Fox, a couple hundred with 1 rare and 4 dimes. Awesome, man. I'm hoping we get this great one whitetail soon. I would like to be able to reveal to you guys what our next main great one is going to be, and you guys will get to tell me what map you want me to grind it on. I have 3 different maps that I would like to get that particular great one off of, and I'm probably going to pursue that great one on all 3 maps over time. But I can't reveal it or tell you guys anything about it until we get at least one of these great ones. We're going to do the whitetail all day today because that's the main one I'm wanting. And then Friday we'll take a break from the whitetail and we'll just do fallow deer and mule deer. And I'll try to grind for the whitetail more throughout the week this week. And then next week is going to, Call of the Wild will not be streamed next week. It'll be Resident Evil of your all's choice. Towards the end of the week this week, I will be putting out a poll and letting you guys choose between Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 7. and you guys will get to choose which one you want to see me live stream. I'll also give some background on the 2 games in case you guys are wondering about them. And then for the next couple of weeks, we'll just do one of those playthroughs for Halloween. And if you guys enjoy it enough and want to see more of it, we'll do it again in November, and we can even do it again in December if you guys enjoy those games as well. But we'll have to see how they perform. And then November, there's some really big stuff concerning Call of the Wild going on in November, but I can't really disclose that until later in the month. Dude, again? I mean, that's not going to make diamond. I can tell with the rack that ain't diamond, but that's another level 2 that had diamond potential. Stupid doe. What was that? He, like, jumped to his death. Boing! I would have saved that replay and put it into slow motion, but I don't have any way to do that on the PlayStation. I can't actually make things go in slow motion that I know of. Is that going to bring him down? I'm out of ammo. I can't shoot again. I don't know if it is or not. Yeah, he's going to go down. We'll have to track him, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Rainbow Six a lot. That's a good game, man. I haven't got to play it, but I've watched people play it, and it looks like a lot of fun. I don't really know, like, if I had to play that game, I'd have no idea what I'm really trying to do, but I have seen some clips on it. I think I'll go ahead and check out the rest of these zones before we track that one. Oh, crap. That was a bad idea. I may have just spooked those zones out. I'm going to run up here on this bridge and look back. I think that I may have just spooked these deer out of here. I accidentally fast traveled to the wrong tent. I'm going to look out there and hopefully they're not spooked off. We may go ahead and just shoot this zone out since we're here. We'll go back to that zone and look in a minute. Hi, puppy. You're at 150 kills of mule deer grind, only 1 rare and stacking potential diamonds. You had a level 5 sheep troll you. Oh, that's rough, Zero. Oh, that's rough. Welcome back to the stream, by the way, man. Unless you never left. I hadn't heard from you in a while. Oh, I know, baby. My dog is whining at me, guys, so we're going to finish out these small little zones, and then I need to take her outside before she uses the bathroom on herself, the poor thing. So give me 1 second. Let me go over here and claim these animals, and then we'll backtrack and go look at the zones we forgot to check. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, no, it's 11:20. This was the second run. Okay. Well, where this was the second run, we'll probably just go ahead and check this zone and then the next one, and then at that point I'll need to take my dog outside. I don't want her to be needing to use the bathroom for too long. No, I want to ride you. I don't want to kick you. That's a rock. Come on, D. You can do better than that. Maybe not. I'm checking chat and driving at the same time. It's not a good idea. Hang on a second. Let me get on across here and then I'll check chat. Nah, I'll just get off. Let's see. You haven't seen a level 5 mule deer all day. They're all level 4 trolls. Oh, dude, that's rough. I've had a few days like that with the muleys. It ain't no fun when that happens. Hopefully your next ones won't be trolling you, though, man. It's only a matter of time, and you'll start getting some animals that'll come in and they won't troll you. Boop. Alright, everybody. Zera, Colton, if you guys are in the chat right now, I know there's 5 people in here watching at the moment. I am sorry to have to step away for a few seconds, guys, but I need to take my dog outside, and I need to use the restroom myself. So, Colton, Zera, if you see anybody else come into the chat, and they're asking where I have gone, just let them know that I've stepped away to use the restroom and also to take the dog outside. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Give me 1 second. Let me just refresh the stream. Alrighty, should be good to go. Let's go ahead and reset time. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream today. It's been a really good one. We've had some pretty big bucks show up today. Had 3 diamond potential so far. No rares, but we've had some pretty big, nice sized deer today. Some big golds too. Just waiting for that great one to appear for us. As soon as that great one appears, we will be leaving New England Mountains and adding it to our multiplayer list. So that way you guys can choose New England if you guys want to play multiplayer on here in the future. Nope. As usual, there's nothing in that zone. I might as well just start on this zone from now on. That first zone usually just does not have very many deer at it. The second zone does, but I don't like fast traveling over there because if the other ones are in the vicinity, it'll spook them. You guys know that old saying, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I'm thinking it now, what would I do for a great one deer? What would you do for a great one buck? Maybe a big super rare. I will say one thing though, if I had to choose what super rare I would want out of a whitetail deer, it'd probably be a piebald. I mean, I love the albinos and I love the melanistics, but I don't know. There's just something about a piebald, a diamond whitetail that I just love. So if I had to choose what kind of super rare I would want, I mean, of course I'd be thrilled no matter what it was, but that is probably the one that I would want most. And I would hope for like the big 270 rack on it. Oh, why can't you be great ones? Why can't I just look out there and see a big non-tit bruiser? What I would give to say that I'm done with this grind. Did the other buck run away? I thought I had another level 2. There he is. And there he's dead. That was a good shot. I'll take it. I think I might move this tent as well because I'd never have any deer that's like back here. They all look like they're right here, but they're actually like out this direction some. So I might try to see if I need to move my tent up a little bit. Just so I don't have to run all the way down this shoreline every time that I kill something over here. Now, I've already discussed this a little bit in chat, but Colton and Zira, I don't think I've heard from you all today, unless it was you all. If it was, just let me know, and you won't worry about answering it again. But what do you guys think about the new feeders that are coming to the game, and are you guys going to be using them? I think it's really cool, and I would like to see how they operate before I get them. But I might actually do a great one grind using a feeder. I think that'd be really cool, just to hunt out of a tree stand and shoot whatever deer come our way that way, and kind of hunt sort of like how I do on my deer hunting camp. I think that's gonna be really cool. I can hunt now on my deer hunting camp style, where I just hunt over a feeder all day. That'd be really neat. But what do you guys think about it? If you're all still in the chat. I do not know what this guy is doing. He's like perfectly behind that tree. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Alrighty. And don't worry, guys. I will actually, after the stream ends, I'm probably going to go back to the titles of these streams, and I'll title it Whitetail, Great One. So that way, if anybody shows up later, whenever these are no longer live, they'll know that that's all we went for, was the Whitetail. I did originally have plans to do some other Great One grinding today, but I'm just having a really good time with the Whitetails, so that's the reason why we didn't do others. Like I said, Friday we'll take a break from the Whitetail grind, and we'll do a mule deer and fallow. We'll do another split stream at that time. No buck here just yet, but that's fine. They'll hopefully be here on our second run. I don't know what that was. Baba Yaga in the woods or something, I don't know. That'll work. And once again, I'm trying to fast travel when I can't. Baba Yaga. If you guys have watched my Rise of the Tomb Raider videos, that is one of the bosses that you face. It's basically an urban legend of a woman who lives in the woods. She attracts travelers and little kids into her house, and as like lost travelers, as telling them that she has a home for them. and she ends up killing them and eating them in the mythology. So she's a cannibal that lives in the woods, and she's a really old lady, and she's called Baba Yaga. Some people interpret her also as a spirit that that can take spirit form, and she just comes out of nowhere to slaughter people in the wooded areas. So that's kind of what Baba Yaga is, and she tends to make people in some translations, she tends to make like some scary noises before she strikes. So that's what I was comparing that weird sound to. But Baba Yaga in Tomb Raiders is not actually like who you think she is. She ends up being something different in that game. She's thought to be the real Baba Yaga, but it turns out to be something a little bit different. I don't know where this buck went. I wish my dog could just run through this water without having to shake off every second. But yeah, he's going to have to shake every single time he barely touches the water, and it's so annoying. Where are we going, Duke? Shake, shake, shake. Ugh. Game developers, I'm not big enough to where I don't think that anybody's watching my streams. But if there is a game developer that ever comes around and watches the stream, please make the dogs to where they'll only shake after exiting the water permanently. If the game senses that they're going to have to go back into the water, just let them run through it. Because in real life, a dog will only shake off once it knows it's done being in the water. They don't have to jump and then shake, and then jump and shake. We got 40 minutes, guys. 4-0. 40 minutes to make a great one appear. If there's anybody in my chat right now that has the luck on their side to make a great one appear, please let me know and let me have the great one. Dude, there's not a deer over here right now. That's unfortunate. At least we know we can go over there now. But yeah, Colton, it's Baba Yaga. So B-A-B-A and then Y-A-G-G-A. So you had the Yaga spelled correctly, I believe. But then again, I think that's how it's spelled. I could be wrong. I know it's not Baba Yaga. It's Baba. I mean, like, all day today we've been seeing bucks like that. I mean, just good quality bucks. And the weird thing is that, I'm hoping and praying that we're going to get a great one soon. Because, I really do have barely any herd management on this map at all. And yet, I'm getting some of the strangest, trophies right now. That was a good neck shot. Oh, dang. Those are two good shots back to back. A neck shot followed by a very severe angling shot. Good night. That was good. I might actually clip that, because that was pretty cool. I think that's got it. Yeah, it did. We've gotten a few shorts from today's video. Or from today's stream, rather. There's a buck. And there's another buck. Alright. These two came in at the end of the day. Honestly, I was really hoping that second buck would be far enough away to where he would just kind of stop and just stare for a minute. There we go. That'll get him. Whoa. Okay. Excuse me, tree. I didn't mean to violate you. I'll just move along. Didn't mean to climb up a tree. Gosh, I hate trying to drive a four-wheeler on these in this area. Just trying to make some progress, and you can't even drive a four-wheeler. Yeah, I hear you. Yep, I hear you. And then I hit him again right here. I don't think he should have went too far, to be honest. Just I didn't think that he would go far. Oh, I passed him up. I must have been looking down my binoculars when I passed him up. What's up, Micah? Our very next kills, guys, will mark the end of an era for this paper the page we're on. We're gonna be, we went from 1300 all the way to 16. It'll be 1640 something. I think it's gonna be 47. There's usually only one buck in this zone, but we're gonna have we went from 1300 all the way to 1600, almost 1650 on one paper on my notebook. So hopefully it'll happen soon. I mean, it could be any time. I mean, we're literally thousands of kills in. Okay, so there's no deer here, which is very interesting. Usually there's always a deer here in the mornings, but okay. I guess the game didn't want to give us that respawn just yet. No respawns here either, unfortunate. That's alright. This map will do that sometimes, where I'll end up having several hours in a row where I can just grind and grind and grind, and then all of a sudden they just want to stop giving me respawns. Guys, did I do a main menu reset a second ago? I think I did, but I can't remember. When I reset time, did I do a main menu reset? I'm pretty sure I did. It won't really matter either way. I'll still hunt till 12 on this round, but can't remember if I did or not. Can't see. So this zone is actually there right now? But they don't have a buck with them, unfortunately. Shoot. My respawns have quit coming in, sadly. Let's go down here and see if we can't find anything in one of our other zones. Every time I get a situation like this where it doesn't want to give me my respawns, it makes me think that a great one's about to appear. As many kills in as I am, and as lucky as I've been on the whitetail grinding, it really does make me wonder whenever the game freezes up like this. Because this happens all the time on New England for me for some reason. I usually get about 2 or 3 hours straight of just constant respawns and just having a really good grind. And then out of nowhere, the game just starts struggling giving me respawns. And I'm really wondering if it's trying to spawn in something big, and that's the reason why why it freezes up. It's giving me some diamonds and stuff lately, and I think that the game's been trying to give me a great one. But for some weird reason, it hasn't been wanting to spawn in. But as you guys can see, there's just nothing in the zones. There's those, but there ain't no bucks. All the bucks that we've shot haven't came back. And it just happens on this map sometimes for me. All we can do is just keep going around in circles until they finally start getting fed back in. Yeep. Nothing, man, nothing. I think I'm gonna do a main menu real quick. Actually, I think I might just do another time reset, to be honest. Let me go back to the tent, and I'm gonna do a time reset again. See if that helps. If we go another round and there's still nothing here by 11:30 the next time around, then I'll probably switch maps and then come back to New England, because that'll fix it for me sometimes too. Whenever the animals just ain't spawning in anymore, sometimes I have to reset time and go to another map. Alright, let's see if there's anything here now. I don't know if there would be or not. Again, I don't think there's going to be anything at this first zone, because whenever I reset time, whatever zone you're nearest to, if you reset time, usually it'll make those animals despawn and have to come back into their zones. Mila, stop chewing. Mila, stop chewing. Sorry. My dog likes to chew on her blankets, and if she does that, it can destroy the blankets, so we have to get onto her a little bit. Nothing, man, nothing. Who's all still in the stream right now, for those of you who are wanting to talk to me? It's been a while since I've had any of you guys comment in the chat. I know you're all probably doing your own thing and just listening. But I don't like the stream to just be gameplay only. I like to make sure that we keep conversations going and keep it entertaining, if possible. Well, this zone came in, but they still don't have a buck with them. Not making any sense to me. All the zones are here, they just don't got the buck respawns. Sorry, it's gotten to be a little bit boring, guys. There just ain't nothing I can shoot right now. We're gonna make one more full lap around the map, and if there's nothing at all that I can shoot or nothing around, then we're gonna switch maps and then come back to New England. And if that still doesn't fix things, we might end up having to end the stream, because this map does freeze up sometimes where it just does not want to give me respawns. And sometimes I have to fix it by actually exiting the game and then starting the game over. But I am able to fix it sometimes by going to different maps and then coming back to this one. So we'll try that at least. But so far it looks like that there still isn't any respawns, unfortunately. Could mean a great one. It could just mean the game is having a hard time loading the respawns in. The way that I look at it is that every time you kill an animal, the game has to throw a dice on the ground. And until that dice stops rolling, the game can't give you a respawn. And sometimes I think the game throws the dice, and the dice just don't know how to stop spinning. It's like you throw it down a staircase that's way too long. Where? It said there's a fleeing whitetail, but I don't even see one. I mean, surely the bucks ain't invisible. I mean, that's a doe. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's just all does. Alright, I'm going to check this zone. If there's no bucks in this zone, I'm going to switch maps. I'm going to fast travel back to the start. And then I'm going to switch maps and then come back to this map. And see if that helps the respawns come back. Because for some weird reason, they're not wanting to come in anymore. And I don't want to be running around in circles and nothing to show for it. Yep, just does. Alright. Let's go back to the starting point, and I'm gonna change maps just temporarily. And then I'll come back to this one to see if that fixes it. Like I said, I don't know if New England is bugged or what's going on, but I've had this happen to me a few times since I started grinding, where the animals will just stop coming in. Alright. Let's just randomly switch to the Emerald Coast for a minute. And then we'll just switch right back to New England. Alrighty. Wait a couple seconds. Sorry to psych you out, Emerald. I'm not here to hunt, unfortunately. I'm just trying to fix another map. Alright. I'll tell you what, guys. I just got a text from my wife, and she said that she's on her way home with the groceries, and that she needs my help carrying them in. So unfortunately, I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. Like I said, I'll continue grinding off stream with my free time if I can, and I'll show you guys any trophies I get along the way. Hopefully, we'll get a great one before the week's up. But I hope you guys have a great evening. Let me try this again since I fast traveled. Hope you guys have a great evening. I'll talk to you all Friday for our next live stream, and I'll be releasing videos and stuff throughout the week as I can. But I love you all. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you Friday for our next live stream. Have a nice evening, everybody.